So one of the things you spoke about during the pandemic was keeping track of our mental health, and we touched on it a bit here. How is your mind doing through everything? Mine has been a roller coaster.
Yeah, it's definitely been a roller coaster. And, I've been very open and vocal about growing up with mental health challenges, and that's a continuing, issue for many of us who struggle. Also the notion that it's okay to not be okay. That's some of the messaging that NAMI, the National Alliance on Mental Illness, tries to really spread the word about. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's been incredibly taxing, for many of us, especially those of us who struggled before. I'm an introvert by nature, which means I don't mind being on my own and not really going out a lot. But the notion that that's being chosen for me.
The option has been ripped.
Yeah, it can feel really isolating. And, my temper's been short. My sleep's been weird. I started getting heartburn again, just all the stress things, but those are all stress things for my body. And also I was talking with a girlfriend, and even my ladies cycle has felt more emotional during the quarantine. Everything is heightened, and my mom has a pinched nerve in her back. She's never had that before. And I said, we're all stressed. We're living in masks. We don't know what tomorrow brings. The news is insane. The country's falling apart, it feels like. It's very stressful, even for someone who has zero history with mental health stuff. And for those of us who have OCD, there's plenty of things to have new obsessions and compulsions about, I promise.
I know it's been a roller coaster. I am suffering from depression, and it's one of those things where I don't do well, and I'm an extrovert. So this not seeing humans and not interacting, and I really feed off of people's energy. And I love the people that I've chosen to surround myself with in my life. So I've definitely missed even my glam squad, I don't miss glam. I love what they do, but I don't miss the hour of sitting there, but I miss them and I miss talking to them. And I think all of us are like that with work and stuff.
Well, and you can only do so many Zoom meetings, you can only do so much. And even socializing, it's not the same. And you have to use your voice differently, and you have to worry what I look like. And I end up just staring at myself the whole time. And why do I look like that? That's not helpful either.
Yeah. I don't even do that. I just never look. That's the key. Just don't look. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. Please don't make me keep going.